fine.
That's fine.
Bodmin General. You need to get the effect room and grab it with a delay for the forward speed you're getting very soon. You're invited to the shop at the buffet room. Service to Bodmin Parkway. The train will be shortly back to the platform before departure. We will not be departing until roughly 5. Thank you.
Got some nice sunshine to welcome us back. A good number of people are getting off the train there. No.
Yeah, so there's plenty of people, where they come
Gosh,
from.
yeah.
The smiling, somebody said.
Yeah, you're passing the Western advert, yeah. Well, imagine if Ian and Karen are in the little refreshment room now, but they're going to be very busy. At his camcorder. That's an impressive looking beast. That's a Canon of some sort, isn't it?
Canon VX X1 A1.
Right. Well, I'm not familiar with it, but
No.
the size of it makes you think it's quite a decent camera. Oh, and you've got a viewfinder as well, which is nice.
Yeah, it's got the screen on it.
Yeah. The only benefit of not having a viewfinder is if you're filming people, they don't realise what you're doing, you know, with this kind of little display screen I've got. But if you're pointing at them like that, they're quite conscious as to what you're doing.
Because one thing it does do is that you don't need to get over fences like we used to. Because you don't have to be stood behind the camera to be able to see what he's doing.
No, yeah. So, are you going to be up that way and I'll be down this way a bit, or how do you want to play it?
I'm not going to pan, I'm just going to let it run through, I think.
Right. Yeah, it's a nice long shot anyway. It should be worth filming this. And this is a dining train we're seeing, isn't it?
Yeah, so Cornish bell head cut.
Right. Which bell?
Cornish bell headboard on
right.
it. And it's 4247. It's our biggest engine.
Right. Yeah, back in the days of steam reflections, you always used a tripod, didn't you?
Yeah,
so,
same one as well.
Oh, is it your original
Same one,
tripod?
yeah.
Gosh. Yes,
Yeah.
I inherited a tripod the other day from a sister-in-law's husband.
Yeah.
But it's just big and bulky, didn't really have very helpful
right.
at all.
That cost me nearly £4,000 when I bought it.
Gosh.
That's
That's a fluid head, is it, as well?
yeah.
Oh.
Fluid head, fluid up and down, and it's carbon fibre legs, so it's supposed to be really, really light.
Oh, good. Oh, wow, that's a proper tripod then, yeah.
Of course, the problem now is that the cameras are lighter than the tripod, and you've got to be ever so careful panning it because these things don't weigh anything, you know,
Yeah.
compared to what we used to have to put on them.
Yes. Oh, you've got quite a small little screen there, but of
Yeah.
course you don't normally not use that, do you?
No.
'Cause you'll be looking in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a confidence-inspiring piece of kit, anyway.
I bet yours produces better quality then.
I wonder.
Yeah.
It's not a bad little machine, this.
No, because the quality of the stuff you're putting on, the quality of the stuff you put on YouTube is
Yeah.
is incredible.
Right, I'll get down the
Okay.
track a bit from you and we'll have a different view. Yes, he's not intending to pan, just get the thing climbing up past him. But I should be able to pan around with the loco, hopefully. It's quite a lot of wind, unfortunately. Ian's got a far superior muff on his microphone. He's got a separate microphone as well. Hopefully my little bit of sponge rubber will be some help. We walked over that bridge just now and it was surprising if it wasn't one of those noises, and there's some birds actually roosting inside the metalwork on that bridge. You can hear them twittering inside it. Some of the history of this line.
Yeah, so this line we're on now is the line from Bodmin General that went through to Padstow, through Weybridge to Padstow, and then up the North Cornwall line at Weybridge. But this line was purely and simply built for the Great Western to get the China clay out of Wentford Bridge, hence the name Bodmin and Wentford. So basically the train goes down, and because of the gradients and the valleys, it had this sort of strange way of operating. So it comes up from Bodmin Parkway and it has to come up to the level, and the train's reversed to come down here. And then what we call Boscarn Junction was called Boscarn Exchange Sidings. There was no station ever there, and that was where the Great Western shared the line from Boscarn to Weybridge with the Southern Railway, because Bodmin had two stations. Bodmin North was a Southern Region station.
North as well,
Yes,
right.
two stations. Yeah,
Yeah, it was the
Bodmin
one
North.
that was central,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
there's no trace of it there at all now. It's
All right.
down by the jail. So, but the line's still there coming up.
When did that go?
That was closed that was the Beeching one, closed in the 60s.
All right.
But this line was still being operated by British Rail in 1985. And this track has never ever been lifted.
That's good.
So the track we use from Bodmin General, and then basically what happened was that when the Great Western decided they just have a station up here, which is why Bodmin General was built. But it wasn't initially built with passengers in mind. It was built as a freight line. So as I said, the railway line up to Wentford Bridge now forms part of the Camel Trail, the cycle path, and you can walk up. It's quite a nice route, but it was a very strange, very there was very, all the level crossings were ungated. It was very, but it was never ever passenger. It was purely and simply.
That's right.
So the passengers only ever ran from the Great Western Run into Weybridge and then on down to Padstow, and then they came through Bosch Chinese sidings, which, and then they came up here. And that was the only. But the passengers was on this line was cancelled or stopped in the late 50s, early 60s. They said it continued, and you find loads of photographs online. And this, up until the end of British Rail, it was mostly Class 08s they used to move because of the nature of the line.
Yeah.
And obviously, once they got down to Bodmin Parkway, they would then it would connect up with other China Clay trains and be hauled away. So said these tracks here have never been. It's exactly as it was.
That's good.
North Cornwall Council own this. Cornwall Council own this, and we lease the track off of them.
Yes.
Everything else is ours.
Yeah, good. That's a bit like the West Somerset in a way, because
Yeah.
the council owns the track on that one.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
At the moment, anyway,
Yeah.
we're moved to try and buy it. But
Well, there's been lots of talk because the Cornwall Council wanted. There's been talk of how do you call it? Social rail, where the preserve lines we would then get an income off of Network Rail running multiple units on these lines.
Yes.
Community rail, it's called, sorry.
right.
And North Cornwall Council were very, very keen to get this run as through Network Rail as a community rail project, and then they would then extend it right the way through back to Weybridge.
Cool.
But ever since Brexit and all the worry over money,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
been sidelined
Right.
completely.
Yeah.
So if we extend the railway, and Bodmin and Wentford want to go there because it will give people, it takes them to the seaside basically. So, but at the moment, the
It's
cost
all on
involved,
hold,
it's not
yeah.
going to happen. But
No.
the track bed is still there. It's a cycle path. It's
Right.
wide enough. Even though it was only single, it was built double. So it is wide enough.
Could be a cycle
to have
track
both
as well
on
as
it.
a railway. Yeah,
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they do at Bitton, of course, near
Yes.
Bristol. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that was a mainline railway line, yeah.
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 Wonderful. That was very nice. You hear all the little noises you wouldn't normally hear when they're running light. Yeah, well supported too, with a number of diners on
fully
board.
booked, yeah.
Yeah, great.